Welcome back to Shine 2019, live from Worcester, Massachusetts. We're going to be running through the winner, starting on the winner side of Top 6 Smash Ultimate Singles, the main event here. I am Hazmat.
What's up, you guys? Vicky, Kitty, and we're doing another round 2 here for Shine Top 8. You guys, so far this bracket has been insane. Of course, a lot of you guys watching at home, you guys saw Leon got 9th, Esam got 9th, Black Twins at 9th, we got Jackal here at 9th, and of course, Rafi doing so well this tournament as well, getting 7th. We got Tweak, of course, coming up as well. He got 7th, losing the Goblin in winners, actually. Goblin from CFL, the Roy player, and we got Dark Wizzy still in the bracket. I know we have some pretty good matches coming up for you guys soon. Naro, of course, still in the game. Mars, Samsora, DeBuzz, and of course, the guy that has been winning everything, MkLeo, still waiting to see who he has to fight here in winners.
That's right, so we're going to open up with MK. If you couldn't tell by the cheers, Mars is going to be stepping up to the plate here. It's going to be Mars against MkLeo. So far in the season, actually, the set count does favor Mars. He is up 2-1 over Leo, little known fact, because he actually got 2 sets on Leo at an A-tier event called Smash Factor in Leo's backyard, actually, in Mexico. So that's very, very impressive to take on the home crowd. And Leo's going to try to do the opposite here, you know, in Massachusetts, in Mars' home state, going to try to take down Mars in the winner's bracket. But also, Leo got the run back on Mars at Super Smash Con. He 3-0'd him real quick. So I got a little insider info here, Vicky. I talked to Mars. He's got a lot of characters. You know Mars. You know all these top players. They work on a lot of characters. He's been thinking about going Mega Man for this Joker matchup because he doesn't like the Zero Suit. That he's hot and cold on the Zero Suit. So he's looking to go Mega Man because he saw what Kameme did at EVO, and he saw what Scat did, actually. If you guys missed that set, Scat versus MkLeo. Scat went Snake game 1, apparently. Didn't go so hot. He switched to Mega Man. It was a very, very close set. Perhaps this is the counter pick we're looking for. Perhaps this could be the start of a new chapter here. Oh my goodness! Looking at the screen. Oh, he's faking us out.
He's trying to figure it out. You know,
wait.
Yeah, you called it. You called it. And you know what's crazy? This crowd has actually been insane here at Shine. People have been hyping up all the players, going through all these plethora of characters in their roster. I know everyone went crazy when they saw Nairo go Robin. But Mars going Mega Man, I don't blame him for going this character just because if you guys go back and you watch the set at EVO with MkLeo versus Kameme, that set was intense. You could actually see that not only did Kameme know that matchup, but it looks a little annoying actually for Leo to deal with closing in that gap as well versus a character like Mega Man who's always trying to space you out with those pellets.
Game 1 starting off. It is going to be, obviously, Pokemon Stadium. We don't start on any other stages here. MkLeo coming out. One thing I love about his Joker is actually, like, obviously with Arsene, Leo's the best player in the game times a million. You know what I'm saying? With Arsene. But without Arsene, the Sojo is amazing from Leo. He's not scared to run at you with this character. As we're seeing these combos, early game starters, so big for Leo because by the time Arsene's ready to come out, he already has Mars at nearly over 100 now at this point, Vicky.
Yeah, the way that he plays Joker is actually insane. I feel like he's the most consistent Joker, not only with patience, but also with his drag down conversions. He's honestly makes his character look super scary. Everyone's like, you know what, nerf Joker, but we need to nerf MkLeo out here because he was putting in work with Ike, putting in work with Lucina, and now really showing everybody what this character could do when played at its top potential here.
Look at that. Oh, look at the extensions. That was disgusting. MkLeo starting it off with a bang. What? Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, this character is crazy, but he requires a lot of precision, especially in his combo windows and stuff like that. You'll see, I think, even higher other top-level Jokers dropping stuff like that. And Leo's going to take off with the lead here, Vicky, because his good old buddy Arsene, the bad man, is showing up to do some damage.
Yeah, I call him Big Brother Arsene out here trying to protect his boy. Goes for the back air. Oh, Mars going for that low recovery to get that ledge invincibility, falling right into that grab into the back air again. This is where MkLeo actually excels. Always by the ledge, keeping you pressured, getting with that backer, but amazing DI coming from Mars, going so low to try to get him again with that backer. And honestly, that's the most scary part about Joker. Even when Arsene's not on the board, Joker's backer is so good at just shark people off stage.
Another drag down, hitting the forward smash this time. Center stage, MkLeo, he's been stunning this matchup. Look at that, use of the Rebels Guard too, gonna be filling up the meter. Oh, but Mars does not care, taking him to the skies. Off the top, Mars fighting back in this game 1. Let's see what he's got in the tank, Vicky.
I mean, it's really interesting to see Mars play Mega Man because I feel like this actually has a few ZSS factors that I'm looking into this. Not only does he play ZSS extremely patient to bait you to go to him, but you're actually seeing it playing out here. I mean, he is an entire stock down. This is going to be a little difficult for Mars to come through because I feel like at the same time, MkLeo, when he's in the lead, what is the reason to extend at that point? Why is he going to come to you when you're forced to come to him at that point?
You're right, Vicky. He plays with the lead so well, and Arsene, Joker, I mean, you might as well call him Arsene, like, oh, the activation of the Tetrakarn, that was so smart. Look at Leo, man, he's playing so well today. It's going to be very hard to beat him, but Mars trying to fight his way out of the corner right now. Leo holding down center stage with the guns, very nice stuff.
Yeah, although committing with those guns, you saw Mars jump right through that with the fair. Mega Man's fair, that flaming sword, actually having a lot of knockback, gets that up smash.
There we go. Whipping the grab, though. Good spot dodge by Mars. He's right back in. If he can get a KO now, Vicky's in a good spot. Looking for the Trump back air. Leo was ready for it, though. Barely avoiding it.
Yeah, jumping through to get back onto the stage with the fair. So I'm trying to clip him with the back air. Oh, but overcommitting to that, you saw MkLeo manage to get back to stage. Tries to go for that ledge trump, but instead gets back air for it.
He was trying to show Mars how it was done, but Mars, again, just like Leo, was ready for it himself. And here we go. Leo's going to get a punish on the leaf shield. Up air up top. Leo in the driver's seat right now offensively, but Mars with the Z-drop back air. Smooth stuff, here it comes too. All the aerials are coming out in the corner there, Vicky.
Yeah, I definitely see that right here. It jumps right over Leo, gets back onto the stage. That B reverse with the leaf shield coming through.
Yeah, this is really scary for Leo too. You got to consider Arsene almost ready to pop, so Mars is going to be looking for some offense here. But at the same time, it's so scary for Leo because if Mars hits some sort of jab block or something crazy, Mega Man has crazy KO power, especially around the 130% he's at, working with some rage.
Oh, but Arsene is right here, jumps right into that back air. Oh, you know, that was like the retaliation back too, because you saw that Mars was able to clip MkLeo's stock with Mega Man's back air, but you know what? He comes through. Another back air you can't be ignoring, of course, is Joker, which I actually think Joker's back air is probably the most intimidating back air in the game.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I hope the crowd mic was picked up because literally when Arsene came out, people gasped in the crowd. It's like a horror movie, you know, like the villain pops out, you know, here's Arsene.
No, it's he's here. no, I love how everyone gasps whenever they see Arsene on board. It's like, dude,
it was like the
you know what's coming.
For him.
And yeah, exactly. But you see, like whenever Arsene is ready and the meter is packing up, you could see whenever you're in that last stock situation, it's intimidating because you have to either, okay, man, you're going to come to me. I'm going to just play as patiently as possible to try to run that meter. But at the same time, it's like, where are you going to go if you're playing on a small stage at the same time? I mean, here we go on FD, switch right from the Mega Man to the ZSS.
See what Mars can do here, working on FD for his counter pick. I like that he went Mega Man game 1, like kind of test it out, see how it goes. But if that game was closer, might have considered staying the Mega Man, but he's going to go to the tried and true ZSS, best ZSS in the world. He's going to have to step up against the best Joker and best player in the world, MkLeo, in this game 2 on FD, Vicky.
Yeah. You know, MkLeo, of course, ranked #1 and sponsored by Echo Fox for a reason. But here you go, you got Mars, I mean, #3 and sponsored by PG. These are two players that you see quite often on the screen, but also so explosive in their own respective plays.
Mars fighting his way back, has to get out of the corner. Good dodge of that forward tilt. 2 hits, jumping right over it. Smooth jumping from Mars to avoid a lot of pressure here from Leo, including the improved side beat.
I like how he uses the Zair also to just keep MkLeo out. He's like, all right, I know you're going to hold forward at this point. I mean, what are you going to do other than try to contest me with gun? This is how Mars plays. Extremely patient, although, of course, everyone's like, oh, man, whenever Mars has you off stage, you know he's going to be going for some crazy shenanigan. But overall, on stage, to maintain stage control, Mars is one of those players that actually waits for you to come, landing right in front of MkLeo and gets hit by that forward smash.
Leo's been hitting his conversions and hitting his reads too with that smash. Very well done, man. He is the lead again. Oh my goodness, the amount of parries that Leo is hitting this game too. He's onto Mars's aerial assault. If you know someone's going to throw an aerial at your shield, nice easy thing to do is parry. Even if you can't get anything out of it, it's sending them a message. Hey man, I know what you're going to do. Very easy. I'm going to time this one out.
I like to run back to his shield, waits for Mars to commit to something right there. Narrowly avoiding that grab too.
Yeah, Leo hopping around a lot too himself. Both these guys are like frogs. Oh, no. Don't want to see that one.
Honestly, I actually don't know. I don't think he was going to go for that necessarily. I mean, MkLeo did put himself, I'll say, for like 2 seconds, but he also just jumped back at the same time.
All right, here we go. Pressure at the ledge from Mars. Needs to make a 3-stock comeback. We've seen a lot of crazy stuff today, Vicky, but this would be up there in terms of the craziest things that you can do. Reverse 3-stock comeback from MkLeo. I don't know if I've ever seen it before in this game of Smash Ultimate.
I'm going to be real, I know he switched to ZSS, but I mean, it's not looking too different from the Mega Man pick that we saw from Mars at the beginning as well.
Yeah, you got to factor in the SD too. It's going to be a thing when we come back to the character select screen after this game, but Mars trying to fight his way back in there. He's a little more comfortable in the matchup, but he's got a long way to go. Leo holding down center stage, man. If there was a stat for how long each character had center stage in this game, Leo would be so far ahead.
That's honestly what he focuses on the most, too. I mean, honestly, when it comes to stage control, that is one of the most important things that you have in Smash. Like, overall, the drag down right there, I mean, there are no platforms for him to try to retaliate with, but the spot dodge into forward smash, amazing punish from Leo, closing out that second game.
Can't emphasize Leo's evasiveness enough, and you need to be that way. So he shut down the aerial assault from ZSS by parrying over and over and over and saying, hey, Mars, that's not going to work out for you. Why don't you try something else? Mars throws out a grab there at the end to try to defeat the shield that Leo was holding out for the parry. And he's just spot dodge it, smooth spot dodge, a little charge on the forward smash. Perfect answer from the best player in the world. MkLeo up a big 2-0. Mars, he's going to have to channel a little MkLeo himself. He's going to want to make a crazy reverse 3-0 like this.
We've seen Mars do it, It's very possible at the same time. He is shaking his head. Don't know if he just feels like he's playing a little shaky here. Did switch back to the Mega Man. I love how you have that one guy in the crowd just yelling his lungs out, though. Like, no one else followed through. It's just that one single guy.
It's Dr. Light. He's just so pumped to see his robot, out here on the field of battle. And it's going to be Town and City's the counter pick. Going to be working with a lot of real estate here. Trying to spread out the action a little bit, kind of zone out MkLeo. But Leo doesn't really care, man. This character Joker is very mobile, and Leo has masterful control and precision where he wants to put this character and where he wants to put that deadly dagger, too.
You see the patience right now. Of course, this is how we saw at the very beginning of Game 1, too. Very similar of these drag downs coming through. Extended on the platform, throwing him back. That was a little scary, too, as the platforms were moving at the same time off screen.
Joker has some of the coolest animations in that game. That back throw was so smooth. He's like, all right, just get out of here. I've had enough of you. See you, Mega Man.
Honestly, I'm not even surprised because Joker's just dramatic in his own game, respectively, so. Oh, dragged him right back down to his actual explosive right there, too.
The ledge. Mars with a parry of his own, trying to get something started. The back air looking smooth. Leo at the ledge now. Let's see what Mars does. He slides his way down with the bullet storm from above. Such a great option from MkLeo.
See the back air's coming through. I like how, I mean, he tried so hard to just avoid that using his recovery. That's the air dash. Oh, he was just slightly too far off, too.
Mars knew he had to get tricky on the recovery there because Leo was on the hunt, and you don't want to be on the other side of Leo when he knows what you're going to do. So Mars getting a little, getting a little scared of the ledge there, not able to make it all the way back.
You got to throw it out 5 more times. Maybe one of them will hit.
He has had the most success with his forward air in this matchup, I'd say, but I think he's feeling it too. I mean, does that thing run out of ammo?
I mean, it's not a bad move at all, especially when you have him off stage, but MkLeo is still managing to make it back. He uses the up smash right there, not going to be able to do it.
I got Mars throughout the metal blade there, trying to cut MkLeo off or try to force him to go in a different direction, but Leo, man, he's super clean today, Vicky.
All right, the sticky bomb. And do it, holding shield, extremely patient. Not going to get hit by that back air. And I like the fact that he actually drifted back, not trying to overextend, just trying to see where Mars is going to end up rolling through. Mars, of course, not going to roll towards MkLeo whatsoever. Goes for this double spot dodge.
These players spinning each other out still. I mean, MkLeo, like you said, he plays so well with the lead. He knows Arsene is almost ready to go again, but the back throw dumps him out of there. A little bit of frustration from Mars, it looks like, in the player camera. Let's see if he can figure this second stock out, because Vicky, if he starts getting a little momentum in his favor, this whole set could change, but MkLeo, the master of shutting down momentum. Anytime you think you're coming back against him, he's like, no, that was just an illusion. I just let you think that for fun.
Honestly, the whole momentum stopper, it comes from his grabs, but also the drag downs too. It just stopped the pace of the match overall because it's kind of like the pause where he's like, all right, man, now I have you in my grasp. You're about to take a good 40%.
There we go. Little leaf shield, nice. Mars catching him on the jump with the leaf shield, very nice stuff, but now we got Leo threatening at the ledge. Mega Man at 131 usually can hold on for a little bit longer. It's going to take a strong hit from Leo, but they're close to the blast zone. Oh, looking for the drag down. Good tech away, though, from Mars.
Oh, okay. That was a really good get-up attack. He knows that MkLeo really wanted that back air.
And here we go. Okay, Leaf Shield really, really good to hit against Arsene Joker specifically because it takes a long time to do that whole little Leaf Shield combo and it deals damage. It depletes the meter very well, so that's good use of that tool from Mars. And just like that, Vicky, he's right back in this.
There we go. The Aegon coming through. That's going to be a lot of percent right there. I mean, he is still holding on to the second stock, almost at 200%. Uses that Leaf Shield to clip him right before he gets back onto the stage. Oh, wow, that was such a good grab, sending Leo back onto that platform. Mars is moving here.
Yeah, we've been talking about Leo's movement so much, but you got to compliment the kid, Mars, too. And he's scooping with the back air, one of Mega Man's go-to KO options. Oh, he put himself all the way at the top against Leo on the Halo platform. Mars, you're a madman.
That was really scary, too. Yeah. And I really like the fact that he's using Mega Man's recovery to actually just jump not only on the recovery, but also stall out Arsene. We saw it a few times at the beginning, but I like how he's using it to also extend his own movement.
Go though. Mars has done a great job bringing this one back. This crowd would certainly erupt if he's able to close this one out. Look, he's got the combo started. Here's Arsene. This is potentially the turning point in the matchup. And look at MkLeo already starting to take off with it.
That's so scary.
Nice. He's been looking for a few of those sports matches. They couldn't connect. The furthest reach of that back air, but Leo defending himself so well, putting Mars off stage. What's the situation now?
This is so bad for right now for Mars. This is a position you don't want to be in. He manages to get back as MkLeo misses that ledge trump.
Yeah, he dipped low around that down air. He saw it coming out from Leo, so he just waited it out. But now we see Mars on the platform. Good fade back right there. Wow, Mars playing immaculately off stage, barely surviving against MkLeo, which is really, really hard to do against his Joker off stage.
And honestly, this is the opportunity that he needs to take advantage of. Now that Arsene's not on the board, MkLeo is going to have to rack up that meter. I don't think MkLeo wants to risk using Rebel's guard, especially at this percent. Mars is playing extremely patient.
Oh, just
as I just said.
He is a gambler.
He really wants it. I mean, at this point, he really wants it because when Arsene is on the board, at least at this percent, that could basically be game for Mars.
What is the setup here? He's trying to set up the Crash Bomber at the ledge. However, they're back at center stage now. Forward smash, another one connects. Mars has had great success with the forward smash so far. Oh, it looks like Leo actually got that trump, but Mars was looking for it.
But look at this meter right now. It's so close. Mars really wants to try to take this out as fast as possible.
Listen to the crowd when Arsene comes out here. It's going to be crazy. Mars I told you, it's like a horror movie. The forward air is going to connect. Not enough to KO, though. Mars on the hunt, looking for the the metal blade.
Oh, my God.
Oh, they're jumping around each other a whole lot.
Oh, he jumps right into back air. And that was the scary part of that whole instance is the moment you saw that Leo went to go for the empty hop into the Rebels guard when Mars contested him to get back onto the stage. That's how you know he really needed that meter, at least at the very end there, because Mars was doing an incredible job at not only maintaining momentum, but maintaining stage control for the most part. It was going back and forth, but the moment that Arsene was on the board, I feel like the crowd kind of spoke for itself.
It's the X factor for MkLeo. I mean, he plays, like we said, his Joker alone, like his Sojo is incredible and amazing. It racks up the damage, it wins the neutral, it puts the pressure on the other player, and then when Arsene comes around, his job is made very easy by the immaculate early stages of the game of MkLeo, man. He just played that one by the books. Mars started to catch on there towards the end. It looked a lot cleaner for him, especially that game 3. I think he's going to go Mega Man if he gets another shot at World Champ.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, why would he not? You know, Mega Man's been putting in some work versus Joker. I feel like we're starting to figure out how that matchup works when it comes to Joker versus Mega Man. I mean, Kameme, we could thank him for that one.
Well, also that, and there's just so much to learn about that matchup. It seems to be an important meta one, but I think we got some stats.
Yeah, let's check out the stats from that set, actually.
Yeah, shout out to Meta Scouter, doing a great job. So if you guys didn't know, that was a 3-0.
In case you guys just decided to tune in now.
Look at the damage, too. I think a lot of that, especially Mars is being skewed that far, is one of the ZSS SDs. You know, he lost a lot of damage there, but almost getting out damaged by 300. That is crazy, crazy stuff. By MkLeo. The average kill percentage is pretty even across the board. And then the lowest kill, too. Look at Leo there cashing in early on an 84% kill. No, actually, I think that was the SD. Might have been. I don't know how they do that one. But
it's actually really good to have stats like this to go over the very end. You can even see like MkLeo getting the first stock majority of the time.
That's the most important stat, I think. Getting the first stock, applying the pressure from afar. Joker, combination of Arsene, but either way, here's some more stuff. Check out these graphs.
This is fresh.
It's dope, right? So essentially, you look at this graph, it shows their highest percentage, and then when it plummets down, that's when they get KO'd. So you can kind of compare highest percentage is around 180 for both players. So survivability was there, potentially, especially for Leo. That's so, like, Joker living to 180. That's pretty crazy stuff. So well played by both players there, but MkLeo, of course, the god. #1 player, world champ so far, moving on. Winner's side of Shine 2019.
I mean, for a reason, too. He's a menace. He's been a menace. I mean, taking out Sam Soar at Super Smash Con 2 weekends ago, actually. Man, time flies by really fast in that really intense grand final set. And, of course, being the winner of not only Super Smash Con, but of EVO as well. Probably the biggest Smash tournament to happen. I mean, I'm not surprised at this point, Hazmat. Is he going to be taking down another tournament under his belt?
It wouldn't be surprising, would it? At this point, you got to compare MkLeo to all the greats in the business so far. You know, you got obviously him and Zero have been getting compared more and more frequently. It was crazy because Zero went on that 50 tournament streak in Smash 4, all that crazy stuff. But either way, we're moving on from MkLeo just for a little bit. Put him on the shelf for a second. He's still on winner's side. He's